Hey, do you find Albion PvE boring? Do you seek a really tough challenge? Look no more. Today, I'll show you what Albion can truly offer in terms of PvE. This challenge requires the Morgana Automata and the next set: an Arcane Staff, Soldier Helmet, Mage Robe, Royal Shoes, Mist Collar, and Omelet. Arcane allows us to do damage from the distance and evade incoming hits with the Flicker ability. Soldier Helmet grants yet another iframe. Mage Robe is just a damage, since the ability itself won't be used. Why? You'll see later. Royal Shoes are the same as Soldier Helmet. For the sake of balance, I recommend tier 5 boss and around 1100 IP on the weapon. The rest of the pieces are up to you, although higher IP helmet helps with mana. Now, usually it requires around 5 hits in this set for the boss to finish us off, but what if we apply one hit KO rule? Now that's going to be interesting. The fight starts with a rather simple phase, and currently boss has 3 abilities. Chain Throw, boss throws a targeted skill that can only be evaded with our iframe tools. Mace Swing, boss swings in rather big radius around himself and knocks enemies away. And Damaging Aura, that does little damage over time and applies Healing Sickness. The trick is to do as much damage as possible while iframe lasts. Once the last ability was used, we have to retreat to the safe distance. Why? Because Chain Throw has a limited cast range and cannot be used while out of range. So reset your cooldowns while poking from afar, rinse and repeat. Shouldn't be hard. The second phase is when the true fun begins, as the boss no longer messes around and now has an extra ability. Hook Pull. It pulls an enemy close within aura range, which is pretty much a game over for us. And the problem with this thing, it has a low cooldown, around 10 seconds. Which is lower than Royal Shoes, although the boss doesn't always cast it once it's off cooldown, but rather randomly. Now you only have one iframe available, because if you use all of your iframes and the boss decides to pull you, that's game over. Luckily, we have few spots that can be used to evade getting pulled. Use them to not spend an iframe on a hook. And now, the third phase. This phase is not as difficult at changing as previous one. It simply adds a boomerang that orbits the boss. So I thought it shouldn't be a problem? I was wrong. If you don't look the boomerang when you're close, you'll get hit by it 100%. Trust me. So watch the boomerang. It took me a while to beat this boss, around 12 hours, but I did it. Enjoy. This boss, if fought normally, shouldn't be a threat. But if you attempt to fight it without getting hit, you really want at least 2 CC resistance skills or iframes. Let me know if you'd like to see what other bosses could be killed that way. Thanks for watching.